We're back! The Unicorn Circuit is back to spray your eyeballs, earballs and mouthballs with its rainbowy goodness. It's been busy, man.
Where does it spray the rainbow from?
From its magic hole.
From its horn.
That's right, man.
Yeah, good.
It's been super busy because by now you may have seen the video that we made on the other channel, which we don't recommend you watch because compared to this,
it's got some hectic production value compared to this. No, wait, this has got good production.
That's what you meant to say.
This is
the Unicorn Circuit is the pinnacle
of production value.
That's right. Today, we're doing a Cresta special. Now, some people are going to comment, you wrecked it, because they haven't watched it yet. And sometimes we do these specials like even weeks later, you wrecked it. We try not to wreck it. So much so that if we really wanted to play the YouTube game and you like want people to watch your video, you get like a thumbnail of a car doing a burnout and then like more people would click on it. But then people would go, you wrecked it. So we put these like weird thumbnails up where you can't even see what's going on unless people will click on it because it's just a weird picture. But then the people who love it won't say, you wrecked it.
That's true. No spoilers. We don't put spoilers on things unless it's the TRD laser.
Correct. So anyway, let's just dive right in as deep as we can go. Let's go as far as it goes for this amazing Cresta special. News.
So Cresta, everyone's talking about it. I'm talking about it. I've been talking about it for a while. Cresta's this fridge-looking white Toyota sedan that we put a 6-cylinder in it. No, we didn't put a JZ engine in it. For anyone who's wondering why we didn't put a JZ engine, because we're in Australia and you can get
a Barra in it.
Barra Ford engines, which are 4 litres, which is one litre better, in my opinion. I shouldn't have said better. I mean like 1 litre different, and they're everywhere, and they're really cheap in Australia too. You can get a engine like that, a really basic non-turbo one, for $100 from a Wreckers.
Yeah. We got our one from a Wrecker. It costs a little bit more because it's a turbo one from an XR6 Falcon. It didn't have like an inlet manifold though, did it?
Nothing.
Like we just got the bit itself.
We got a bare
But
engine.
here's the thing, you don't really need to do anything to them to make mad power.
No.
Isn't that right, man?
So yeah, they come out as what's known as the Barra 240, the most basic one. That's not what we use. We use what's known as a Barra 270. It's in the FG. It's a detail that we sort of, in the video, just went over because the most basic turbo Barra engine makes 240 kilowatts at the flywheel, which I think is pretty amazing.
It's amazing.
340 horsepower approximately. We almost doubled that though.
A 4-litre engine, and we put a big turbo on it, and ethanol, and with the help of our friends Turbo Yoda and Mechanical Sig, our goal was to do a 10-second quarter mile. Why? Because we'd never done it before, and because we wanted to make a car that was more than meets the eye. The new Transformers film was coming out, and they were like, can you make something? We're like, yep, we want to make a fast car. And they're like, okay. And then we did it, and
crazy.
Maybe we shouldn't tell exactly what happened at the end in case you wrecked it, in case people haven't seen it, but we'll put the doodle up the doodle so people can touch that. Martin, there was a couple of common questions that I think we wanted to answer.
I got a couple of common questions that I've seen that are floating around. Why did we use the Barra motor? I think we just answered that because Australian, because accessible, because cool, because we hadn't done one before. Why did Barra...
And word on the street is that it's the fastest Cresta in the world.
Oh, really? There's Cresitas of that body shape I know that are doing sevens.
There are Cresitas that are faster, but
Crestas,
apparently that's the fastest.
Some of the main questions.
Are we keeping it?
Are we keeping it?
Yes.
We're going to keep it.
Are we going to go faster? Yes.
Yes, we're going to try and get that thing into the 8s. A lot of talk out there is that it's got the legs to do it. It needs a few tweaks, like a trans brake, which is where the transmission holds the car still, builds lots of boost and then goes.
Like a launch control.
A sloppier torque converter, which means it revs up higher and gets on boost and then goes, so it kind of launches out of the hole. A few other questions. The rear end is what's known as a ladder bar rear end, and that's why it plants in the ground so well. And it means for a street car, if it was just a street car, it wouldn't turn that well because it's just literally designed to go straight.
And put together by Paulie, what a legend.
Yeah,
he was like a drag car
legend.
expert who, in addition to Turbo Yoda and Benny and us, worked on the car with us. Absolute legend.
Yeah, with his sidekick Charlie, that was pretty cool. A few other questions. Tyre size, 295s. We could run 275s and other tyre size to go in different.
In fact, the tubs
categories.
are made even bigger, right? Like it can run bigger tyres again.
It can run bigger tyres again. The idea was to build a fast car, not necessarily to build a drag car. We want to make a car that's really, really fast that still does look like a fridge, which is why I call it a sleeper. There's some talk out there about whether a sleeper has to be road registered or not. I don't know about that, but I know that if you just look at it and you put steel wheels on it and pull the parachute off the back, you look at that and go, it's an 80s fridge.
Yeah.
Except it does 9s.
Obviously the drag tyres, when you look at it, you go, hey, it doesn't look like a normal street car. But for general driving around, moving around on the dyno, we just had Steelies with RE003s on it, which is what's on all of our cars. And it doesn't look like a crazy car. That was one of the big things when we were doing the build. We were like, are we actually going to be able to get the bonnet to close? There was talk of maybe cutting holes in it or putting like weird pods or something on it. But we didn't need to. It closed, which was freaking awesome.
Exactly right. So there's tons more technical questions out there. We've actually got a post on the Mighty Car Mods website on the blog that has like sort of the frequently asked questions. You can go have a look at if you're interested. There's info about what auto's in it, what the stall rate is on the converter, stuff that we didn't want to turn into a 5-hour video. I know lots of people would have watched a 5-hour video and would happily make one, but we wanted to try and just condense this into the nice, sweetest, concentrated, mad story of a mad car doing a mad quarter mile and segue with some mad music on it.
That's right. I wanted to do a quick shout out to a number of countries. We often spend just as much time editing and filming the episodes than making the car. In some cases, actually more. Sometimes the ratio is like 3 or 4 to 1, which means if there's like one day shooting the car, it might be 3 or 4 days of like editing it and doing voiceover and music and stuff like that. When we started going, hey, we want to work on this car, we started working on the music as well. And by doing that, getting our hands on like 80 synths and stuff. So the soundtrack that you're hearing is not like all plugins and stuff. There are some, obviously, because we live in 2000 and whatever the year is, I don't know. 2017, sorry. 2017. But I got a bunch of like vintage synths and stuff which we use to make the soundtrack. Most notably, the SH101, which is a synth from the early 80s, which just makes lots of cool 80s sounds. But the record actually went crazy on charts all over the world, so I want to do a shout out to, it went to #1 in Sweden, in Norway, in Malaysia, I'm just looking here, in the UK, #1 in Australia, then it went to #2 in Canada, #2 in New Zealand, #4 in the USA, and #5 in the Netherlands. And late to the game, but randomly in there, #1 in Malta, but not this record. It just, so a track Horizons just went to #1 today in Malta. For no actual reason. The Quarter Mile Dreams is nowhere to be seen on their charts, but Everything Bang is #9 in Malta.
Good.
And Horizons is #1. So thank you, Malta. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but this guy makes the music for everything. Every bit of music you've heard on Mighty Car Mods for a decade is made by this gentleman here.
And what I'm going to say, because I'm going to big up my man Martin here, and these are some of the things that are often over or underlooked when you're making stuff. He actually designed and created the system that makes sure that all of our audio goes to the right places, all the data is kept in the right places, all the backups are done, all the data wrangling, that's actually a job, is all done and organised and automatically backed up. That stuff is actually a bigger job. Believe it or not, I'm about to ruin the illusion, that stuff is a bigger job than working on the cars. Like, it actually is, like all the hard drives, all the systems, all that stuff. That's crazy, because we have so much footage now, and particularly like, you know, that our show, the Ellis show, Mighty Car Mods plays on Discovery Channel. We're like, oh, we need to get a shot from 2010. How do you search for it? How do you find it? That's a system made by him. Big ups.
Anyway, so that car, awesome. Obviously, you know, it's not the last time you guys are going to see it. We've got some other projects we want to get on with. I'm chomping at the bit to get my Mira driving.
We got what we need for that yet?
So almost. There's some bits that are on their way from Japan still, and there's 2 bits we have to get custom made because they do not exist.
Yes.
We kind of come ground to a screeching halt because I realised I actually had no way to like tie the rear suspension to the car because they turn to dust.
Yeah,
and
right.
You cannot buy them. And the guys at Import Monster were running around Japan trying to help me find them. And I went to Japan to try and find them. Nothing.
Yeah.
So
what I can say though is, as soon as we're working on it, you guys are going to see it. So you don't need to go, where's the Mira? Why aren't you doing it? Because if it's ready, we're going to see it. Martin, I want to rant.
Oh, good. I'm ready.
Can I?
Yeah, of course.
Martin?
Of course you can.
Oh, no.
If you don't want to rant, if you don't want to watch the rant, just skip to whatever the bit is after the rant.
No, I don't think I want to rant.
Rant fingers.
No, really?
Why don't you just do like
No, because it's about a YouTube rant. It's about make more episodes, make less episodes, and there's actually the rant will get nowhere. You know, it doesn't matter.
I do find, I'm not going to rant about it, but I do find it, funny that you see a comment that says, you guys suck and this is the worst and you shouldn't make it, literally directly next to someone else. It's like a zebra, man. And then one goes, you guys are awesome, love it, best episode ever, you guys are awesome. Worst episode ever, best episode. It's like,
Yeah, see, Martin, you can't please everyone. You've got to please yourself.
You've got to please yourself.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased with the car, and I'm pleased, most importantly, I'm pleased that with myself, my man here, and a bunch of other mates I've been mates with for a long time, and new mates like Paulie and Charlie, and the help of all like cool people like Tuning Fork and Dave and Dale, and all these awesome people that you guys have come to know, and as we've come to know, helped us make a really, really freaking cool car. And we did something like going 9 seconds, and we figured it out. It was about 9 days. From the day we went, we're doing this, and we're like, oh crap, what do we do now? Quick, let's go, get the car going, to actually going down the drag strip, 9 days, and then less than 9 days later, you guys are watching it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pretty proud of that, and thanks to everyone if you helped, because you're a legend and you're awesome at what you do.
Instead of ranting, Martin, I decided I'm going to take a different tact on it.
Good.
Here's what I'm going to do. I reckon that if someone here is watching and going, you know what, I want to make something, I would love to watch it, because we don't get to watch Mighty Car Mods.
No.
We don't get to experience it. Because we're shooting it, we're making it, we're editing it, we're doing music for it. By the time it comes out, we've maybe seen the footage like countless times, so we don't get to experience it. I don't really want to see people blogging going, hey guys, here's my Ferrari that I bought. My dad owns it. I bought it from my YouTube money. I don't want to see that, but I want to see like people making some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch it.
I want to see some stories.
Stories
with cars in them, dude. Does it get any better than a mad story with a mad car in it? Particularly if that car achieves something mad and has, well, they all have tofu in it. They come from Japan.
Anyway, there it is. Not quite a rant, not quite a whatever. Martin, let's move on to, is that even legal? And we've been going to some weird countries. This time we're heading to Australia. This week on the Unicorn Circuit for Is That Even Legal? We're close to home, we're in Australia. Now, speaking of which, Martin, I am wearing dackies.
And you're wearing tracksuit pants!
For the first time, did you notice?
I didn't notice until now.
I'm wearing, now in Australia, we call them tracky dacks.
Tracky dacks.
That's the thing. If you didn't know that,
if you've ever been dacked, you understand why tracky dacks are not the best item to be wearing, because of the lack of belt holding upwardness.
Anyway, Martin, I'm not going to make some generalisations, but what I am going to say is that tracky dacks are comfortable. They're probably comfortable if you're driving, and they're probably comfortable if you're driving a truck. So let's talk about, is that even legal? Truck news. There are moves to put it in place that trucks in the Gold Coast, that's in Queensland, that's up there, must use the left-hand lane.
I have a bombshell for you.
It.
Do you remember when we were in Melbourne?
Yes.
And we saw the signs that said trucks have to keep left?
Yes.
And it worked?
Yeah, but you know what? I think they have to keep left, but if they need to, they can kind of whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked at what's going on down in Melbourne. There's just a cloud of barista smoke down there. But up in Queensland...
Get through the beards.
Yeah, it's beard, coffee, art gallery, beard.
Rainy weather.
Yeah, rainy cloud. Hi, Melbourne.
Hey, Melbourne.
No, we love you. My family's from there. They're awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
And the women and men are friendly.
Westgate Bridge, best bridge ever.
So good. I love the big chip. There's a big chip,
and the traffic jam on there. It's so good, man. It's amazing.
Anyway, Melbourne, lol. Love it. I go there a lot. Families from there. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Martin, half of them. The other half from Tassie. And
it must be
anyway,
so
Martin, where are we from? Where are we going? Oh, that's
trucks.
right. Anyway, so in Queensland, Gold Coast, they're like going, hey, trucks, you got to stay in the left lane. And if you don't, guess what's going to happen? Bingo, easy, your monkey, you just get a fine straight up, bang, you weren't in that lane, that's it. Now, truckies don't like it, right? Because they're saying, like, if someone's going slow and not allowed to overtake them, whatever, they think there's kind of some dangerousness going on there. The bigger question, Martin, I think, is that L-platers, that's our learner drivers, should they be restricted to like 90 and 110 zone, or 100, or maybe P-platers are 100, whatever it is? I don't think they should be allowed to go 110 because people are going to do silly stuff. But what happens when you're learning how to drive and you're doing 90, your truck's doing 100 and everyone else is doing 110? It just doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
What do they do on the Autobahn? That's what I want to know. The Autobahn works.
Driving down to our Canberra meet, I think it was a Saturday morning, and there was lots of L-platers out, fair enough. Like, it's a weekend, hey, let's go and practice driving, because in Australia, they have to do a logbook to say, I've driven 50 hours under certain conditions and whatever.
Or whatever it is, yeah.
And so they're sitting on the highway at 90, totally legal, but you're just doing 110 and you come up behind, you go, where is this traffic jam coming from? And it's an L-plated driver. So it's a tricky one. A lot of truckies are saying people that drive cars are shit, and then people that drive cars are saying truckies are shit, and it's a bit of a circular thing where there's no answer. But But there also are big traffic jams caused by it. You see it all the time.
It's like people though saying that certain drivers of certain cars, certain sexes, certain races, certain models of cars, it's like they're crap drivers. Guess what? There's crap drivers everywhere. There's crap drivers in every country. There's crap drivers in every car. If you drive a Silvia, maybe you win the internet, but trust me, I've been on a lot of Silvia cruises. There's crap drivers there. There's crap Subaru drivers. There's crap taxi drivers. There's crap bus drivers. And I know that because a bus ran into my 180. Just bang, had to chase him down. Go, man, you crashed in my car. He said, no, I didn't. And then I said, yes, you did. And then I proved it. And he got in trouble. You liar. Anyway, that's the news. Is it even legal? If you drive a bus, you crash into someone's 180 and do a runner, is that even legal? No, it's not.
It's
Run
time
into
for
people's cars, then
weird
running
stuff off the internet. This week in Weird Stuff Off the Internet, we get weird stuff that's off the internet. In case you had any doubts of what the name means, this package...
We legit have no idea what it is.
No. It's kind of like unwrapping a...
Oh, look, it's Japanese.
It's got lots of languages on it, man.
Japanese, Martin.
There's a lot of languages on it.
Martin, pull it out, my friend. What have we got? We've got...
A face bank?
A face bank.
It's a face bank.
What does that do, Martin?
Dude, there's nothing in English on that except face bank, red, blue, and pink.
I wonder what colour. I hope we got a pink one.
Oh my god,
Did we get a pink one?
So creepy. That is so creepy.
Oh, that is creepy. Face bank.
What is a face bank? Is this... Oh.
Did you break it?
It's got the weirdest beady little eyes, doesn't it?
Its mouth is freaky.
Oh, I bet you it talks.
Martin, it needs
batteries. Do you want me to get
batteries.
some?
We'll magically get batteries. Are you ready? Watch this. Perfect. Did that work?
I don't know. I think the continuity is going to be ruined.
Hold on. Oh, that was magical. So here it is, Martin. Face bank. That's a creepy looking thing.
It's got batteries and I'm turning them on. You ready?
Yep.
Hello?
That was a letdown.
What? What's it doing?
It wants...
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
If it's sitting flat though, will it eat the coins?
I don't think it will.
Hold on.
Oh, it's...
How do you force it to eat it?
There we go.
Here we go. Wait. Wait.
It doesn't really do what it's advertised to... Maybe... I've got a theory that maybe this thing's meant for yens.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know about this Australian currency.
I don't understand. I stick it in its mouth and then now it's grabbing it with its lips. Look. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, go. Go, take it all. Yes.
Face bank, everybody.
Do the lights even do anything?
Wait. Ah! It's eating my it's eating my finger. Ah!
Oh.
Oh.
Ouch. There it is, everyone. Face bank.
Face bank. I don't know that I will be...
mycrapcar.
Ah! How do you get your money out? It's stolen. It's eaten our money, literally.
It's good for mods, man. My Crap Car is the segment where you guys send in videos of your crap car. And this week, we're doing a trifecta triple car rubbish crap meet where we are going to be showing 3 of your cars, Martin. And we're kicking off, again, with the Transformers theme of the Camaro.
Hello Unicorn Circuit, my name's Forrest and this is my crap car. This is my 1982 Camaro Z28, 4-speed, 305. T-top seals always leak on these, every single one. I bought a $350 kit of every seal in the car and they still leak. Factory dual mufflers, Chevy 10 volt so you can blow stuff up. No interior in the back, naturally. Both door locks have been smashed in. I don't know why you'd want to steal this thing, but some people do. Rear brakes don't really do anything at all. They stop the wheels with the car off the ground, but that's about it. I replaced the front calipers for $15 each, and it had drilled pads, which is something I've never seen before. I didn't know that people drilled holes in pads for better cooling. Never seen that in my life. So I got my hood prop here. It's a broken broom handle. And there's the V8 for good old burnouts and other Dukes of Hazzard activities. Also, the rear end on this car makes just about the worst sound you've ever heard out of anything ever when you decelerate. Coolant overflow works fantastic. I ordered it straight from Jack Daniels, and they made it up just for my Camaro, so here we go. It does do proper burnouts, mostly because the tires are around 15 years old, and you can see that they're cracking. I have a mouse trap in here because mice like to live in here. Mirror is on the floor where it belongs, right? It's an American car thing. They're detachable after a certain amount of mileage. The 4-speed transmission literally feels like you're driving a tractor. Back's full of interior bits and things that I stripped. Dash is cracked, covered in crap. This is how you start it. Turn the key to ignition and the lighter. Up. There is no choke, so generally I have to keep it running or it'll just die until it's warm. I hope you liked my 1982 Camaro Z28. I don't know if you guys got these in Australia. I would assume not. So maybe it's something a little different for you. Hope you like it.
So there it is, Martin. That truly was a crap car. What have we got next, mate?
Next on our crap car, we have Toyota's best. We like 80s Toyotas, and
It's a
this
Cresta.
one, it's really
Cresta.
not. It's none
It's
of
the
those
Supra.
things. It's none of those.
Which you should tell everyone about that.
It's
Are you what?
about Supra.
About? No, nothing. All right, let's go.
We're not telling anyone about that yet.
Okay, what is it? A Corolla.
Corolla.
Rhymes
Check it
with
out.
Supra.
I'm Evan Eady, and this is my crap car. Oh, wait, no, that's my nice car. Boom. I bought this beautiful 1983 Toyota Corolla AE72 for $300 to turn into some sort of drift missile of some kind. Weight savings windshield, monster tack sticking up on the dash, homemade dash that I built out of galvanized sheet metal. Beautiful 1.6 liter overhead cam 4AC goodness. This is my way to start it. Well, sometimes it starts. This is my windshield. There we go. Parking brake. Custom exhaust, or Rustum exhaust as I like to call it. It's got that Subaru rolling idle to it. Wah, wah, wah. Shout out Unicorn Circuit. This is my crap car.
So there it is, Martin. Now, lastly, we've got a lucky dip because who doesn't love a lucky dip? Now, here it is, Martin. The third crappy car of the week, about to infest your eyeballs with its rusty goodness. Here it is.
Hello Unicorn Circuit, my name is Peter from the Netherlands, and this is my crap car. This is my 91 Honda Civic EF hatch, my little nugget. I had it for a few years now. It was 50 Shades of Grey, and I decided to paint it with a roller. And yeah, what can I say? I love stickers. You maybe think the rear is a little bit high, but here where we live in Holland, we're 6 meters below sea level, so it's kind of evening out. But this is not really why I posted this video. It's about his crap car. It's the Volkswagen Mark II from 96, 68, 80, what? 85 even. So yeah, he rusted the shit out of it. So we're not the only ones doing this with a Golf, apparently. Because we all saw that other boring channel of Mighty Car Mods or something it's called, with a Mark III Golf. And I think this is one of the first ever Golfs that has a wooden interior. All the way from the door panels to the dash. You don't ever want to have a crash in this car, because you need to be taken to the hospital in case of splinters. Thank you guys for watching. This was Peter from the Netherlands for the Unicorn Circuit.
So there it is. We would love to hear from you and see your crappy cars. You can send a video of your crap car to mycrapcar@theunicorncircuit.com. Upload your video to YouTube. Use your phone that way, not that way. Don't put any music on it, because then otherwise YouTube can flag it and it just is a pain in everyone's ass. So no music on it. Actually, if you do want to use music, you can use any of the Mighty Car Mods music you can find off iTunes. If you have to use a track, there it is, Martin. What's next, my man?
Good question. I have absolutely no idea, except I'm pretty sure it is Fank of the Week. Fanking is the delightful art of recontextualizing an item, could be a food item, could be a not a food item, recontextualizing that item by holding it down near your crotch. Bonus points for double fangs, triple fangs, quadruple fangs, quintuplet fangs, sextuplet fangs. And fanks that involve other people holding the camera for you. Not really bonus points for that, I just felt like saying it. So we're going to kick off with this week's fank, starting with,
Martin, this week we've got, boom, Poo Juice.
Poo Juice.
That's so juvenile.
Well done.
That is so juvenile.
Yep, that's next level.
Do your parents watch this show?
I don't know.
I don't know if mine do, but I'm sorry.
Sorry, parents.
Martin, this is...
Nut Quench.
Nut Quench, well done. Good job. Martin, this is
Butt
bum
toffee.
toffee. No,
Nothing
it's
like
butt toffee.
butter.
I would like to eat that.
A butter toffee.
We don't get anything in Australia with the name butter in the title other than popcorn, because Australia is seen to be like a healthy nation, even though apparently we're one of the most obese.
We might be the most obese, or the second most.
Don't understand. Martin.
Oh, wow. Someone's been in McDonald's.
Well done. Good job. Martin, this is the big stretch.
Big stretch. Nice. Good. Is it a hardware shop? Is having a good time? A lot of perspective in that Fank.
There is.
Some forced perspective.
Martin, this is fish balls. Now, this one's only in there, not for any reason other than I reckon of all the things on this planet that one can eat, I reckon a can of fish balls in brine is probably up there with something that you would be most likely to eat. Is that correct?
Least likely to eat.
Least likely, sorry. Like, would you eat a deep fried grasshopper, or would you eat a whole fish ball in brine?
A fish ball in brine.
Really?
Yeah. I draw the line at bugs. Remember we went through that bug thing,
Yeah,
remember?
I'm shocked.
I couldn't
You eat
turn my
fishy
stomach.
stuff before bugs?
I think I would eat fishy balls before I would eat bugs, and even that both would make me vomit. They'd just come straight back. There's no point eating
Intense. Martin, that's an extra... That should have been Fank of the Week.
That's excellent.
But it's not. Martin, there we go. Good job. Well
These are
done.
good this week.
Of course they're good. They're good
really
every
good.
week, because the fans of the Unicorn Circuit are amazing.
It's really good.
Martin, rub before you glove.
Oh. All right.
Martin, this is just
Barbecue
arse,
arse,
sweet and thick.
Nice.
And Vardy's crack. Well done. Martin, is that chicken nasal flavour?
Chicken in a cell flavour.
I think it's
I
chicken
don't know,
nasal.
but
I think it's the flavour of a chicken's nose.
vegetarian. Dude, vegetarian chicken.
Is that what it is?
Old-fashioned style vegetarian chicken. That's crazy.
Martin, this is a radiant root. No, it's not. It's radiant poo.
Radiant poos. Nothing like a radiant poo.
Oh dear. Martin, spotted dick. Now, spotted dick is apparently a kind of food. That's one of our parents calling, asking us to please stop making this show.
Is it actually?
Like, please stop.
Oh,
Please stop it.
sorry, Mum.
Sorry, Mum. We're not brothers. Spotted Dick. Anyway, that's in there because we would never get a product in Australia called Dick.
Yeah, we would. You can get Spotted Dick stuff in Australia, man.
Really?
You can. You can get...
I don't mean at a nightclub. I mean from from the supermarket.
Yeah. This costs more.
But what?
Getting Spotted Dick from a nightclub's free.
Martin,
what are you talking about?
we don't get dick in Australia is what I'm saying.
That's not true.
Other than you eat dick for breakfast.
Oh my God.
Don't you? Dick Smith?
Dick Smith, Bush
That's
Foods.
what I said, you eat Dick's Bush for breakfast. But this here, we don't get a thing, that's Dick Smith. We don't
This
get
is the
items called
classic
Dick in Australia.
English dish, man. This is huge.
What is it?
Spotted Dick. The Queen eats Spotted Dick all the time.
What is it, Martin?
It's her favourite dessert. It is.
You don't even know what Spotted
English
Dick is.
people.
Someone
Spotted
send us
Dick-
some Spotted Dick,
Spotted
damn it. I'm
Dick
going to eat it.
Is Spotted Dick not a super popular dessert, classically English?
Someone please send us some Spotted Dick. Seriously.
Hey, Governor, send me some Spotted Dick.
Martin, this is Doodle aioli.
Nice. Doodles aioli. Excellent. Well done. Doodles.
Martin, this is just wank. I don't know what that is. And we're moving up to Fank of the Week, which, look, may not be the most cleverest.
These are all
It may
Fanks
not
of
be
the
the
Weeks.
most cleverest, but it just is here it is. It's just cheesy balls.
Nice.
It's classic. It's just classic need a shower behaviour. There it is. If you want to send us your Fanks, of course, you can send them to the Fanking Facebook page, which is flashing up on your ball bag right now. It's Fanking Daily at the thing.
Next we are going to your town in the segment that's called My Town. Figure that out.
All right, we're back. No, actually, that's fine. No, we are back. We are back. That's good. Great. No, we're back. We really are back. And I really miss doing the unicorn circuit over the last little while we've been working this stuff. We were overseas.
Same. I missed it heaps.
And then we were building this
I
car.
want to take unicorn circuit on the road, man.
Really?
You know when we went to Bathurst, that was pretty fun. I reckon next time we're at something, wherever we're at, when we're at a thing, whether it's one of our meets and there's a whole bunch of meets coming up, or a thing, I reckon we should do a unicorn circuit.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
In fact, what we could potentially do is just stop doing Mighty Car Mod, stop wasting our time, and invest all of our energy in this brilliance.
Never going to happen.
Let's move on to my town. First of all, Martin, we're on our way to...
It's the way you can get Spotted Dick from.
It's Chair Off.
What?
Chair Off.
Oh, that's so bad. That's a me joke. We're going to Seat On in the UK.
Hi Unicorn Circuit, my name is Rich, this is Seaton in the UK, this is my town. This is West Seaton, just round the corner over there is where the container ship the Napoli ran aground about 10 years ago. It was worldwide news. We try not to come to West Seaton a lot because it really stinks of fish. This is our bridge. It was built in 1877 and is the oldest concrete bridge in the UK. Kebab shop. We've got loads of sheep and this one has its claw stuck in a fence. Local boozer. We've got an electric tramway. Bastards. We've got a pretty good skate park, but it's full of on scooters. Seaton is situated on the Jurassic coast, which is famous for having a lot of fossils, and to celebrate that they have built a dinosaur themed crazy golf course. They've got some llamas. This is the town square. Not a lot goes on, but it's lovely, isn't it? Thanks for watching My Town. See you later.
So there it is, Martin. Now we're doubling it up. We're going double.
We're not going
My
to
town.
Ireland, man.
What?
Doubling it up.
Oh, wow.
Come on, that was good.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
No,
Seat Off in Dublin.
I'll pay that with 20 cents into my...
It's got no batteries, man.
Next up, Martin, we're on our way to the place where they play ice hockey.
Oh, we're going to Sheffield, Ontario, which apparently is in Canada.
Bro, what do they say? What are they meant to say?
A.
Oh, do they?
A. I don't even know if they say that. I heard one Canadian person say that once, and apparently that's enough to say like everyone who drives a
180SX is an idiot.
Smokes bongs and listens to Pantera.
Where were we, Martin? Degrassi Junior High. I used to watch that. I'm so hungry. Did you used to watch that?
No.
Really?
I was too young, man.
Really? So there's this episode, some people out there will remember, where these kids want to be tall, so they follow this tall guy around, and they're like, he's eating yogurt, eh?
Oh,
and
really?
they think that if they eat yogurt, they'll get tall. And they don't. Spoiler.
Oh,
Boom.
I remember the episode
I think
where
Degrassi Junior High is from Canada.
Yeah, no, where they had to rewrite the national anthem, and then he rewrote the national anthem he rewrote the national anthem to like Home on the Range.
Oh, right.
And everyone was like, you can't do that, and that was the whole episode. And that's the only first and last one I ever watched, and I was probably about 10.
That was a cool story, man. And the band Zit Remedy was awesome. Where are we going? Oh, and Canada, let's do it.
Zit Remedy.
Welcome,
Unicorn Circuit to
mytown,
Sheffield, Ontario.
Sheffield is a car community. It's only about 400 here. And back in the 1800s, when the early settlers, there was only about 100 people in this village. It was a commuter town because wagons filled with migrating people going north needed a place to stop. So they stopped at the village here because it was kind of the halfway place. On the left is a little schoolhouse, church, and another church because, those are the things you needed, I guess, when you're commuting. Some of the old homes are still here. Now the building here is the original hotel. You can see how it looks like an 1800s hotel with that balcony up top and the stairwell there. It's no longer a hotel, obviously. It's now somebody's home. And right next to it is also somebody's home, which used to be the general store. Now, the only thing still active in the village, that would be the garage. The village also has African Lion Safari as a local attraction. Ponds with diving boards. We also have a gliders club. It's pretty cool. Any given time, lots of gliders going up and down. Not today.
my car, the official car of the Unicorn Circuit. My Dodge Durango.
mycrapcar.
My Willys Jeep.
Hot Wheels Edition Camaro.
Our car.
Lamborghini Countach replica.
This is my BMW 318 Ti, it's a 96. This over here is my 2013 Subaru STI. This is my 73 Datsun 240Z. It's pretty much just a rolling car right now.
We've even got ponds with islands.
Do you remember the Zit Remedy?
What's
that
the
was
Zit
the
Remedy?
band
No.
from Degrassi Junior High.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, man.
Anyway, there it is. Send us your mytown videos. We actually love seeing them. It's actually probably my favourite segment of this show along with the others. So send it into mytown@theunicorncircuit.com. It's flashing up on your thing right now. That's it, Martin. What are we doing? No, it's not. It's story time. Do you want to tell a story?
Time. You're going to tell a story.
I'll
I
tell a
already know
story.
what the story's going to be.
All right, let's do it. All right, this week in story time, we went down to Canberra. It was really good. It was really cold. It was a very nice city. It was very clean. I went to QuestaCon, and when I was at QuestaCon, they had a robot, and you could press buttons, and whatever he would do it. And there was like a wavy thing, and people were pressing the wavy hand, so the robot was doing that.
Oh, really? Was it supposed to be educational? What are they trying to teach? What age is that aimed at?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, there it is. That was my story.
Good story.
If you're down in Canberra, go to QuestaCon. It's like a science museum. Lots of cool stuff down there.
Check out
space things.
Check out the War Memorial too. Very educational. Go
Yes.
check it out.
Check it out. There it is, Martin.
Next
Canberra,
up.
big ups.
Random eat bag.
Each week we expand our brains and expand our inner universes by putting things in our mouth that probably shouldn't be in there. And
That theory that you actually are like eating the world because it has to go through, like as a sensory thing, it goes through and it goes through your body and then out the other end, and then you've eaten stardust.
well, Martin, because we are all made of stars.
Apparently.
Everything. Every bit of water that you ever drink has been through a dinosaur's penis twice.
You said 7 times. You change it every time, man. That statistic was 7 times. No.
Fact.
No. Fact is
Dinosaur penis in your
7
mouth
times.
right now.
If you live in
It
the
happened.
UK, it's been through someone else 2 times. No, wait, it's the
Really?
other way around.
Is that true?
I think it's twice through a dinosaur's willy and then 7 times through
A human willy.
human's
Or whatever they've got.
whatever bits they got.
Tricked you.
It's recycled water. But technically, H2O can only be H2 and O, and whatever minerals in it, not our problem.
Yeah, because you know what, Martin? I think you can't invent water.
No.
Maybe you can, maybe there's a thing. I think the amount of water that there is the amount of water there is. Obviously, they're finding ice caps in other cities and stuff like that. Sorry, not other cities, other planets. By the way, why do they put on page 30 of the news? It's like, we found a new planet, there's probably life on it, yet page 1 is that Kim Kardashian has a new nose ring on her butt. Like, why?
I don't know.
Why?
But I'm pretty sure you need...
We don't need to know, and we don't care.
It's 2 hydrogens and an oxygen or something.
Yes.
And then you get some water, which sounds like a pretty good deal. Get 2 of them. Oh,
Anyway,
water.
it's been through bits. There it is. Martin, unicorn food bag. Here it is. Taste the magic. There
Oh,
it
it's
is,
got a
Martin.
note.
We've got a note.
It's got a note. It's wrapped up with a note. This means it's come from someone who's decided they want to send us
Martin, I'll
something.
hold the lollies. It looks like we have got candy.
Hi guys, this is some unicorn goodness from Scotland.
Scotland?
Wait, home of the unicorn.
Really? Martin, we're going to Scotland. I'm committing to you now. I'm committing. We're going to Scotland to film an episode of the Unicorn Circuit.
And on the back it
Martin,
says...
are we shaking on this?
The unicorn.
Do you see this? We're coming to Scotland.
And I'm going to wear,
done. You've
I'm
seen
gonna wear
it.
a kilt, but that's
you bore
going to be
witness
super
to this.
awkward. Do you know why that's going to be awkward? Look at the angle. Look where they cut off the camera.
Martin,
look at that guy.
We're going to Scotland. I'm so excited.
I mean, we
I'm so
did it
excited.
with the
I gotta
tripod,
call my
but look
Where's
where
my
it's cut
phone?
off, man.
We're actually
Well,
going to
if you were
Scotland.
wearing a kilt right now...
We wear tracky ducks in the kill. Martin, let's quick do this. What is it? So it's,
Hope you
Scottish
enjoy
food.
and hope to see how the mirror turns out. Can't wait for
That is
the...
my mum. Mum, I'm going to Scotland.
Can't wait for... No, it's not your mum. Can't wait for the IS200...
Glad my mum's not calling you. That'd
Can't
be
wait for
weird.
the IS200 episodes. Anyway, that's from Jamie. Jamie's from Scotland. Jamie's a legend. Good on you, man. Thanks for that.
So here it is, Martin. Here you go, Wham.
What's that?
Not just a George Michael band.
I've had one of these. These are amazing.
Where are you made? Fibre 0, protein 0.
Sounds healthy.
Not really much in it. Martin, where's it made?
Oh, there's palm oil. That's always a good thing.
Tangerine fruit. Martin, we got a couple of things to try here, so I'm going to kick
Tangerine
off first
confectionery in the
with,
UK.
with the Wham.
What's
you having
that
a bite?
one? No, what's this one?
Ah,
I'm interested in this. What's this?
oh, Wham. That's amazing.
Made in Britain candy. Twist to open. I'm going to twist to open.
You got the sherbet rocket button.
What's this? What is this?
What is it?
It's a sherbet. No, that's not gonna work well. What are you supposed to do with this?
How do you do it, Martin?
It says it's a sherbet fountain. A sherbet with a licorice dip, but all the sherbet's gonna pile out of it.
No, I think
Oh my god.
I think that. Wait, I think that is meant to go in the top, and then you.
Mysterious white powder sent from overseas. I'm not so sure about this.
Delicious.
That was Unicorn Circuit. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're listening to it on a podcast thing, which apparently is possible somehow. Hope you've had a rad week. We'll see you next time for more unicorny goodness. Keep your eye on the Faceballs, Unicorn Circuit Faceballs. And there's that other show, Mighty Car Mods, if you're keen on some car stuff, if you want. Is that it? Too busy nossing out.
These are the best.
Oh, you like them?
Yeah.
You're so covered in stuff, man.
They're the best we've ever had. Seriously.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I can do it.
Thanks, dude.